Okay, and welcome, I think. I had a little issue with my YouTube channel recently. I had been streaming just fine, and then, like, for some reason, like, I have this third-party thing that I use that sets my stream to go out to several different things, but unfortunately it stopped giving it to YouTube, so I had to redo YouTube here, and I think we're good. Let me just make sure that everything is working. Yes, it looks to be good. Okay, so here we are. We're playing 7 Days to Die. Now, I actually recorded a couple episodes of this, and then I realized the issue with YouTube. But this is Alpha 18. I'm super excited to be here, and wow, look at this. We are spawning here in the middle of a desert. I made my own generated world. Let me just tweak the settings slightly here. You know, they're still working on this, and let me see here. I'm gonna just turn it down to medium, just to be. This will give my with the streaming and everything. It's a little bit tricky to get the frame rate that I want. So let me just see if that works a little bit better. Okay. Yes, it does. Much smoother. Okay. So obviously, anytime you start a new game of 7 Days to Die, your first goal is to just get some basic resources. So that's what we're doing here. We're getting some rocks and fibers and things. And then your first goal is to build this bedroll. So we'll go ahead and do that. Go ahead and get some more resources at the same time. Okay. And then I'll go ahead and place this here. And then it's going to want me to do, I think, probably a club, right? Or is it the axe first? Probably the axe. Yep, okay, so we'll go ahead and get the axe going here. And then put this in our toolbar. And while we're waiting for the next quest to pop up, we'll just start getting some basic resources like this. Shirt and pants, so I will go ahead and get one of each of these, but I'll also get a hat and what is it, shoes? Yeah, and gloves. And that's all we're going to get for plant fiber material at this time. Going to keep banging away at this and trying to get some of these rock resources here out of this giant boulder. I basically want to get enough rocks from this that I'll be able to be sustained for a while, because rocks are one of the things in the extreme early game that are a little bit hard to come by. So if you spawn next to a boulder like this, it might make sense to go ahead and try to break it down for rocks real quick. It's also excuse me. It's also a good source of, well, not really that good of a source. I was going to say for experience. It does give you a little bit of experience, but not that much. So we're going to go ahead and just finish it off, though, because I really want all these rocks. We're going to have over 50 rocks, which is really good to start out with. And it's only been like an hour or two into the game, and we're already this far. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and wear all this. So just push W. And let's get these corpse piles too. These are going to end up being somewhat important for me because we need that rotting flesh to make farm plots now. And farm plots are the only way to farm in this. And so, yeah, it's useful. Whoops. So I think for this playthrough, I'm getting a lot of wood in these little plants here. But I think for this playthrough, what I'm going to try to do is... wow. I think I actually see the trader down... Well, it looks to be possibly a trader down there. And let's see if I can make my way down there, because I think we'll be in good shape if we can get... Yeah, this is great. Okay. So now what we'll do is we'll make a club. Got plenty of rocks now. And then with the club in hand, I think what I'll do, let's get this tree down. I'm going to start prioritizing yucca and aloe. My goal is to head north. I don't want to be in the desert biome necessarily. So I think I'd like to head north and get out of the desert. But I'm still, you know, always going to be collecting resources as we go. We're going to need to get to that trader eventually anyway, but I really need a bird's nest right now. And I'm not seeing any. They're a little bit, I think, I want to say they're just a little bit rare in this particular biome. Harder to come by in the desert than the pine forest, for example, which makes sense. Here's some iron. I'm not going to bother with that right now, but it's good to know that it's all around us. Come on, bird's nest. I know you're around here somewhere. I don't see any, which is crazy. I just need one to get the quest out of the way. Wow. I can't remember ever being this desperate for a bird's nest before. This is insane. I mean, it's conceivable I could just wait until a vulture comes. I'm a little surprised there's not one already in the desert, but yeah, I'm just not seeing any. That's crazy. Well, I'm just gonna keep heading towards the trader, and hopefully I come across one. There's definitely a trader. Oh, and there's the higher resolution there. Here we go. Okay, thank goodness. And we do have 6 feathers, so we'll have 6 arrows, which is not that many. And get some bone here. That way I can make a bone shiv eventually. Although we need 5 bones to do that, so I'll have to come across another bone thing. Let's loot some of this. And I'm going to start scrapping things immediately. Although I could have just sold those, but... okay, that's all protected by the trader. So now it wants me to do a bow. And arrows. Okay, so that will create those in the meantime. And we'll keep getting some resources over here. And in particular, I really am looking for... oh, you know, like garbage and things I can loot. Surprised we haven't come across any zombies or vultures yet, to be honest. A little bit glad for that. I'm gonna go ahead and I personally prefer having a sledgehammer over a club, even though the club arguably is better for the vultures. So I think what I'm gonna do is this. I think I'm gonna put the sledge in slot 1 and the club in slot 2 for now, until we get better weaponry overall. And I did hear a coyote howl, and I think that is an actual in-game coyote, not just a sound effect at this point. So I'm a little bit wary of that. And now it wants me to do the wood frame. I'm going to create a few extras, because I'd like to have some in my inventory, just to escape danger if need be. And we'll go ahead and finish this in. I think the coyote's coming from over there somewhere. It's going to want me to build a campfire next. And we'll go ahead and put that right on that per tradition. Let's get that sledgehammer in slot 1. Now we're able to really fight a zombie if we need to. And there's a water source, so if we had any empty bottles of water we could fill up there. I don't have any empty bottles yet though. Let me just kind of search in here. We do have our 4 skill points now, and wow, just got a steel pickaxe. That's amazing. That's like gonna serve us really well for the entire early part of the game here. Okay, well, let's just go on into the trader and oh god, These coyotes get scared off if you hit them real good once. Actually, though, let me just finish him off. Because he's trying to run away and got really lucky there. Okay, so we'll hit him once. Let's see, I've got... Oh, I had enough bones anyway. We'll make one bone knife. And we'll use that to get his meat. So that's super convenient. And we got a little bit of experience, but more importantly, we just completely avoided a very nasty encounter with a wild animal there. Okay, so let's loot the place first. We cannot loot these blueberry plants anymore, but we can... That's a working chemistry bench, so I'm going to go ahead and mark that. I typically mark these things with just a little abbreviation. CB is chemistry bench. Grab the nails. Somebody's banging on the door somewhere. Not too worried about it, but it's annoying. And working workbench. So this trader is actually a really good place to be. I sometimes just mark the trader itself with this little icon here. Trader. Okay. Garbage. We got some things. I can sell a lot of this stuff, and that's the goal, is to sell it. Okay. See what they got upstairs. And we can't take these chairs and scrap them anymore, unfortunately. But that's okay. Got the roof. Sometimes there's like a pile of garbage up here, I think. Don't see anything. Nope, nothing. Okay. How do we get... Where's the... Here it is. Okay. So nothing in there. Actually, this entire thing has been pretty worthless. But we do have the workstations, the chemistry station, and the workbench. Here's some garbage, right? Nope, nope, never mind. Here we go. Very few things to loot in here. There's some more feathers. I'll make those into arrows right away. That'll give us 10. You know, ideally, that's a pretty small number of arrows to work with, so ideally we'd get more at some point. Already searched that. And let's see if this forge works. It's a destroyed forge, so no, it does not work. Vending machines, beds, okay. Check back here. We do have this dumpster. Wow, chemistry station schematic. We'll use that right away, and we can sell that money. Ironically, you sell the money to get actual money. But now we can actually build our own. Okay, and then a little gunpowder and a tin and a destroyed mixer. So the mixer and the forge are destroyed. The other two stations are not, which is amazing. Did I check that? No, I didn't. Oh, more feathers. Okay, so that'll give us 13 arrows. That's enough to make a dent in somebody. It's not even noon yet. Let's go in here. And we're gonna go ahead and take a job. Let's I'm gonna be heading north, so let's do the clear zombies one in the north. And then let's also sell as much as possible. So we'll push W to sell. And can I sell that? No, I can definitely sell that. Alright, can we sell that? A little bit. I'm gonna keep one of those for a torch. Can I sell these? No. Well, that's pretty much all I want to sell right now. So, we'll scrap those. But anyway, we'll get to that. So now, is there anything I can buy with 76? I'm gonna close that just in case. With 76, probably not. Maybe we could buy like a mechanical part or something stupid like that, but I'm just gonna assume there's nothing worth buying. Alright, I need to get out of here now. So that's a good start. And our zombie friend is over here, and I think we might as well just pop him because, or he was, or maybe he's on the other side. You know what, let's scrap that. I'll make this into bandages. But anyway, let's go ahead and just head north because I don't really feel like sticking around. Can I scrap gunpowder? No. Okay. Well, we're probably gonna have to get rid of that at some point, but heading north, there's a guy there, so let's get our bow out. Nope, didn't quite get him. This primitive bow really does suck. Well, we're using up arrows. God damn it. Okay, well, we just missed him 5 times, which is great. This is why I like the sledgehammer. You don't it's harder to miss. And you do a decent amount of damage, and you often knock people down, so that's the important thing. That's the one thing about the spear, though, that a lot of people like. The spear, I might as well make one just to show it off, but if you do a power attack, you throw it, and then if you pick it up immediately, it basically counts. It has a similar functionality to like a club in the sense that it frequently knocks the opponent down, but it does a little bit more damage. It's a little bit more fun. It just requires that extra step of reclaiming between shots, which is usually not a big deal. So I'm going to try to stick to the road as much as possible while we're getting out of here. We are going to have to start thinking about food, or not food, well, yeah, yes, food, but water as well, is the main thing I was going to say. And actually, I could just take a minute real quick. Let me pop over here for relative safety. We're going to go ahead and pick some things here. So we're going to start with the pack meal perk. Just give me a little bit more skull crusher for the sledgehammer. I think I will do that. But then let's do sexual tyrannosaurus for the stamina, and healing factor I like to get as well. It just gives me a little bit of passive healing, and that's all the points I have for now. So the very basic things, let me explain them all. The one I got for the sledgehammer allows me to build, I think, iron sledgehammers, but it allows me to build higher quality, I think, sledgehammers. Let me try that. Let me see if I can get yeah, I'm going to get a 2 out of this one now. So that's a better sledgehammer. It's going to last longer. It's going to do more damage, etc. And let me put this down here. The sexual tyrannosaurus gives me just basically extra stamina, or makes me use it less quickly, or something like that. It just basically allows me to hold on to my stamina longer, which is very important. The healing factor gives me 1 hit point every, I think, in-game, well, any actual world minute that passes. And what was the other one I got? I don't remember the other one I got. Jesus Christ. Hold on. Pack mule allows me to carry more. Right. Yep, that's it. So, pack mule, sexual tyrannosaurus, skull crusher, and healing factor are the ones I want for this particular build, which is a very strength-oriented build. I think it's going to at least start out as... I'll take that rotten flesh any day of the week. One of the least valuable resources from previous alphas is now an incredibly valuable resource, which is one of the fun things about alphas in development like this, is it allows you to change how you play the game based on some just mechanical changes to the game. I'm kind of coming up to this higher road. These roads appear to be going in parallel with each other. And you can see the points of interest. They're darkened out with these medium graphic settings. I might try to experiment with getting those settings up a bit more, maybe when we settle down and we have loaded in all of the world around us. But I gotta say, for a randomly generated map, which this is, they've done a really good job with the engine generating maps. Look at this. This is all procedurally generated. It's beautiful. Okay, and we do have a friend here. So I'm gonna try the spear out here. And you can actually grab it back from quite a long ways away. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I may, now that I'm kind of getting the hang of that, maybe I should use that more. I think I can scrap that. Yes. Scrap those. I will scrap the empty bottles for now. Actually, I'm not gonna. I might need those, so I'm gonna keep those. Let's get rid of these oak seeds. We definitely don't need those. I'm gonna scrap. Well, no. Couple of trees to remember the landscape by, I guess. Okay, and get those back down there. And we're no longer encumbered. Very good. I'm just trying to not become encumbered, or if I do, to it be as minimal as possible. That's one of the mechanics that they've added to this that I kind of like. There's some nitrate powder. Let's go ahead and grab some of that. Repair this in the meantime. I'm not going to break the whole thing. I'm just going to get as much as I can without breaking it. That way I'll still know where it is if I'm ever back in this neighborhood, but I get quite a decent amount of nitrate powder. Okay. I've got this guy here. Let me try a power shot with the sledge. Yeah, that just took him right down. And of course it thinks I tried to dig up the sand, which I didn't. Okay. Well, I guess let's try to raid this house real quick. It would be a decent place to spend the night if I got stuck out here. Okay, well, I'm just making sure I didn't get a seed off of that because I don't want to have to carry that around. Alright. Scrap those chairs. And I'm guessing there'll be some zombies in here somewhere. There's one right there. With the gamma turned up, it's a little harder for me to see it. I'm just going to turn the gamma down just a hair. Much better for me. I think it's still okay for you except for at night. Okay, and I forgot to clear that, so of course I woke the whole house. Alright, well, let's finish this out here. And right in the nuts. Nice. I'm actually a little surprised the cowboy didn't die there. I gave him a power whack at one point. Like that. Oh, shoot. Well, we're not bleeding. That's good. I thought we were bleeding for a second, but apparently we're not. We're not infected, which is also good. The club is kind of nice because it does tend to stun the opponent. Which gives you a little bit of a chance to maneuver around them a bit. But you know, you can make one little mistake like I just made with the sledgehammer a second ago, and you still get hit, which is no good. This early in the game, that can almost be fatal. In fact, it's not good that I got hit, although I did get one healing point back already due to my little perk. I got some lockpicks there, which is important. I definitely want some lockpicks as we go. Anyway, I was going to say earlier that I'm going to play this Cat Has 9 Lives series. I'm going to give myself 9 deaths, and then that's it. We're done after 9 deaths. My ultimate goal is to refurbish a fairly large structure somewhere. Ooh, yucca juice, which is really good. The bottled water has a chance of giving you dysentery now, so yucca juice is actually really good. And there's a wrench, which is really good. Getting encumbered really quickly, but that's okay. We'll reduce our materials in a second. Little suitcase back here with bullets, which is great if we can find a gun, especially. Get some cloth from these chairs. front door, scrap these chairs, scrap these cans. We'll read the mushroom spore recipe, which is something you wouldn't get until you got a certain level of farming. So that's kind of a shortcut to that, which is great if we can find mushrooms. Let's do the upstairs first. Of course, there are more zombies to deal with, so we'll have to deal with that. And let's come down here, back out here. Okay, and we almost got hit again. Shit. Oh, we did get hit. Okay. No good. No good. Run, 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 run. Okay, we just gotta be more careful. These close quarters combat can be a little bit challenging. See if we can get a couple shots with the arrow first. Weaken him up a bit. See if I can knock him down. There we go. Once he's down, you can get a few cheap shots here. And we got the head off. Okay, perfect. And, you know, as we get a little bit stronger and as the game goes on, these things will become more routine, but for now they can be a bit dicey. Let's go ahead and scrap these two things. I forgot to do that earlier. And let's convert this to yucca. Do I have... Yeah, I can just do that without a recipe. Awesome. I'll scrap the empty glass jars. Now that I have yucca going, let's do one bandana with the... Once I get something finished over there. Tempted to take one of these painkillers. And then that's going to make me want to do one of these. I guess I shouldn't have scrapped those jars. So I'll keep the empty jars for now. That one's right on the verge of me wanting to scrap it, though. Okay, let's just check in here. Please be a gun. Damn it. Okay. And there's no water source in here. Sometimes, in the old days, there used to be water source blocks in the bathroom, which is super convenient for filling water. Oh, shoot. Ah, crap. Okay. Man, I keep getting surprised. This is why I have 9 lives, first of all. But it's also why I keep running out of the building. Okay, come on, lady. Where are you? Well, apparently she's stuck up here. Well, whatever. Okay. And of course we are bleeding now. So I'll use the bandage, and the bandage will actually heal us a little bit too, which is great. But this one snuck up on us. And she's in rage mode now, which is not what you want. And so we're gonna have to use our other bandage here and run away. Okay, well, we're getting our ass kicked basically at this house, but we are getting through it slowly but surely. This sledgehammer does have a pretty bad range. And I do need to get my spear back. Let's get the club out, it's the fastest. Okay, we got the spear back. Let's just use that. Oh, she's dead. And please, can I have my spear back? Thank you. Okay, let's finish this floor now. I'm guessing that that's probably it for zombies up here. Guess I could wear that even though it might overheat me. I'll wear the skirt too because it's better than the pants technically, even though it's a little bit ridiculous. Get the materials out of there. I am... Oh, shoot. Okay, well, for some reason I hit him in the head with the pickaxe and that seemed to have stunned him. We got lucky to survive that little brisk. Should I have another? That's the temptation. I think I will. Just if for no... Oh, I can't use it because I used one too recently. Have to let that cooldown expire first. In the meantime, I guess I'll just chop up... Oh, I can actually search that. Okay. Charred meat and coal. And he's stuck up there too. Might as well get a few leg shots in here, huh? You know, in the Alpha 17, leg shots and arm shots didn't do any actual damage to the zombie. It just gave you a chance to, or maybe there was 16 that was like that, to penetrate their limbs. Okay, we're gonna get out of here. But they definitely do damage to the zombie now, either way. Alright, let's see if I can get a shot off here. This primitive bow sucks with aiming. It's absolutely awful. Like, you almost have to aim not for the right place to get a decent shot. Okay, well, and we are getting close to leveling here. I guess I should eat this. I'm gonna eat 2 of these and then have another yucca juice. Okay, there we go. That should heal us a little bit too. It'll increase our stamina, so forth and so on. Okay, so we're gonna head up here. Wait a minute. No, it said we were starving, but our food hunger is going up, so we should be okay, I think. Okay, we did that one, although there's a little secret here. See if we get lucky here. Not really. Go ahead and grab this material here. We definitely need to make bandages. In fact, I should do that before I do anything else. Did I make that bandana? I didn't. Let's make that as well. And let's get this. This is my most valuable item right now, so I'll make that. I'll dye it to make sure I remember how valuable it is. Not that I wouldn't. Put the bandages right down there, and then we'll wear the bandana. Alright. Why does it think we're starving? I don't think we are starving. Let's see here. Where's hunger? How do you see hunger? I don't know how you see it, but anyway, let's just be on the safe side. We'll have this. And that's getting our hunger up. Oh, no, here we go. Here's our hunger. Now we're not starving, we're just hungry. So let's eat that. Maybe it's because I ate that charred meat and it like had a bad reaction. I don't know. But anyway, let's I guess I need to use one more of these to go along with all that food I just ate. Which means we're in a bit of a pickle with resources. Get rid of that. Nice, a little secret medical stash. More oil shale. Can definitely sell that, and I'd be remiss to try to get rid of it if I don't have to. I really would like a gun. A gun would be, like, amazing. But we'll see if we get lucky. Okay, here we do have a little bit of food, potentially. This is good for me right now. I have enough time in the day to make it to one more point of interest, I think. Although it is a bit dicey. Or it can be. I gotta do the basement still, though. Depends on how big the basement is, I guess. Okay. Let's head downstairs now. I think we've cleared the top floor there. And we'll just try to clear this basement real quick. Whatever. Looks like a little basement workshop. Let me peek around the corner here first before I get too carried away. So I have the feeling I'm gonna get ambushed. This is really cool. I like this. Yep, but I figure there might be something behind it. And we got a backpack. Sweet. That's kind of a fun little weapon. We are so encumbered though. And we do have a safe here, which I tend to mark simply with a X. Let's take a look at this. We do have that. I'll just scrap that. Scrap those. Boy, we are pushing it. We'll scrap that chair. Scrap these wooden blocks for now. Please be a gun. Well, we do have a shotgun at least. And we'll scrap the iron reinforced. Actually, I need a repair kit on that, so I'm not going to even bother with that. Okay. I mean, there's just so much stuff. Let's make all these into bandages. I think I can stack bandages up to 10, so this I may have to drop one. Don't really need the paper right now. Let's not take the broken glass. If we're gonna keep the glass jars, let's not take the broken glass. Yep, we'll get rid of that. And I guess I'll hang on to that because I think it's likely that tonight I'll try to make a whole thing of bottled water, which maybe even I can make into yucca if I get enough yucca on the way. I think I'll keep everything else though. As we eat food, we'll become less encumbered. Okay. And this, I mean, do I even want to try? I've got one lockpick. I don't think it's even worth trying. And this is just the other way around, right? Okay, so I've got like 3 hours, like 2 hours to go until nightfall. And so I think what I want to do, especially get these yucca and aloes, but keep going north. So it's this way. The aloe, by the way, you can make into this cream, which you don't even need, like, there seems to be like a town up there, and I'm guessing that's where I want to go. So I'm going to kind of more or less aim this direction, and actually my, my quest marker is up there too, so that's definitely where I'm heading, but gotta get down this cliff first. These can be a little bit treacherous if you're not careful, so just kind of take these nice and slow. Go down diagonally along the side. There's a little friend. Let's use this thing. This thing is weird, and I haven't used it much, but it's kind of fun. Why isn't it? There it goes. Sometimes it takes a minute for it to like activate the sun function. I'm not necessarily super psyched by that. There's a lot of work just to kill one zombie. It was kind of somewhat safe because I didn't get really put in jeopardy too much, but still didn't feel good about that hardly at all. We're gonna start running low on stamina unless we eat. So let's eat. We have these two. I'm gonna go ahead and eat both of them and then have my last yucca. That'll save me on inventory space as well, which will be good for my encumbrance. Could potentially get rid of the egg in my inventory, but nah. How much ammo do I have on this thing? 18? Alright. Let's just get used to it. And he's gone. So just 2 shots on that was pretty reasonable, I suppose. And we're coming up on this little shed here. Yeah, it looks like just a standalone garage almost. Wonder what the zombie situation in there is. This would not be a bad place to spend the night. I can easily clear this point of interest and probably just spend the night here. Let's make some more arrows, I suppose. We're running a little bit low on stones, so I have the feeling there's going to be at least 1 or 2 zombies hidden around here somewhere. There we go. Yep. Oh, and 1 from the ceiling. Okay. I accidentally used the car to save my ass there. Damn it, that definitely hit you. Okay, well, we got that. We accidentally got sand, which we definitely don't want. Let's see if I can just whack this guy really good. Oops, used a lot of stamina on that. Come on. Game. The problem is if I do those power shots, I use so much stamina that I can't turn around and hit the guy. Well, at least they're dead, but man, I took a beating there. You have to use a thing, and I don't have any liquid to bolster my... is there, like, any body of water around here? Let's see, I've got just a few minutes here before nightfall. I actually really should focus on clearing this surrounding area, not getting water, because I have 1 water I could make into bottled water at least. But let's just do a circle. Shit, I've got so much stuff. Let's build a chest here and leave some stuff behind. Okay, I don't see any other zombies in the like immediate surrounding area, but I'm sure at night they'll come. Actually, let's plant this. At least we have a working gun, which is nice, because then if things get a little dicey at night, we can just start shooting. Alright, let's, I think everybody's out of here. I'm a little bit paranoid about this roof. And there's somebody making noise. I didn't see anybody up there when I just jumped. Where's that noise coming from? And I didn't need that at all, so let's get rid of that. Let's, can I just, like... Yeah, here we go. Somebody is somewhere. Actually, this like upper section is probably a lot safer to stay in anyway. Yeah, and there's a weapons bag up here. That's cool. Iron spear. Let's take that instead of that. Take the ammo, obviously, and then this is the exact same as that. In fact, let's scrap one of them. I think they're gonna... Yeah, it's gonna give me those stupid parts. I don't even know what... Oh, shoot. It is now officially nighttime. Okay. Well, whenever that guy finishes breaking down... And I haven't even searched that ammo down there, damn it. Well, at least I'm relatively safe up here, but... Man, that sucks. I hate this. These stupid rafters, because you can't really stand on them reliably, but they block your lateral movement. Where are they trying to bust in? I cannot see where this zombie is. But I tell you what. Okay. Let's just chop this here. And I think I can get up to the roof. And if I get to the roof, I can start shooting people. And that's the main thing. Oh, shoot. Okay. Okay, there we go. That's nice and secure. And let's just try to get around to the roof here. So I'll do about 5 more, or 4 more, or whatever that is. Come on, game. Right there. Perfect. Okay. Now we've got the roof. Now I can see what's going on. Kind of. At least I should be. I have no idea where this zombie is. Oh, there he is. Can I shoot through this? Yes, I can. Sweet. Well, let's try to get him. Come on, game. Okay, he looks to be dead. I don't see any others right in the immediate area, so I really want these arrows. I should not be chopping wood right now. Okay, let's just make a couple more frames. That way we can get right back up here. And I think if I just take away a frame on the way up, I'll be good. I'm shocked. Usually on the day one night, they have a bunch of zombies spawn in that start like surrounding you. Not really sure why I'm not seeing any, but that's okay. I'm not going to complain, certainly. Let's carefully finish looting. And actually, let's go ahead with the chest thing that I mentioned earlier. Let's go ahead and put it up here. Okay. And can we also do like a... Tell you what, let's go ahead and chop out this one. Repair that axe. Your first night is actually a somewhat important night. Oh, there we go. Now I'm seeing the zombies starting to spawn in from around the area. You can see the guy on the upper left there. So I'm just going to do a quick bedroll here. That way we don't have to go all the way back to the beginning. That takes a lot longer to finish than you'd think. Okay, that's there. And I'm going to do, let's cut out this one. And we're going to make a little campfire. Let's do one frame, frame it up, and then we'll do a campfire on top. And let's go ahead and build that out. And campfire up here. Now this is a fairly good system because even though campfires tend to produce, they attract zombies, you're way up here, so you're you know, relatively safe. And we'll go ahead and put some frames in as fuel, being more efficient form of fuel. Now can I just, I can do charred meat, and I can do one bottled water theoretically, yeah. So we'll definitely want that, because that's all we've got right now. And in the meantime, let's put some things in here that we don't need. I guess I'll put that in there. It's going to be duct tape, but... definitely don't need that oil shale. Don't really need this, but I feel like I should take that to wherever I'm going. That's pretty good. I guess the bones I really don't need. My shiv is okay. I can make that into a whole bunch of glue, though. How are we doing on encumbrance? That gives us down to 4. We're close to where we want to be. Let's leave the sewing kit, eggs. And then let's also... I guess we can leave the torch. In fact, we can place the torch somewhere. Let's place the torch right there. Or, well, okay. If you want to go there, that's fine. And then we're down to 1 now. I guess the baton. I'm not going to use it. But if we ever come back here, there's some resources that we could potentially use there. Okay. So we're no longer encumbered, which is great. Feels good. Is that just wood? Okay. That guy's right over there. Well, there's not really that many zombies out. I'm about to level. I guess what I could do is just try some very basic resource gathering. Actually, you know what I could do is I could totally take apart this car and put the whatever I get from it in that chest. Totally paranoid doing this, but I really want the XP. Not to mention the material. Maybe I'll get an engine, you know? Who knows? Definitely creating a lot of sound, though. You definitely wouldn't want to do this if there was any zombie within sight, let alone earshot. Okay, well, that's fun. Let's grab these tires, which gives you just polymers. Just kind of cleaning up the area real quick. Boy, that's loud. Okay. And by the time I'm done, you know, I just about have another level. I'm not sure what I'll do with it, but might as well have it. And we'll chop this up. Oh, I'm hearing something. Did I just see somebody run under me? I think I did. Yeah, I think I've attracted the attention of somebody, and I think he ran into the garage itself. Can I just chop through the... Why don't I just chop through the garage? That way I can just see right in there. I mean, I know they can't get up here. The only way they could get to me is to collapse the entire building, which I think with 1 or 2 zombies would take pretty much more time than the night has to offer. Okay, then unfortunately there's wood planks in that particular... Let me just take a peek at this one. Okay. Well, I don't see him. I think he's like right under me though. Can I just pop in here real quick? I don't know where he is. I mean, it's really annoying actually. I mean, this is, I guess, one like cool thing about the level of detail the game went to put all these things in here, but man, it's kind of hard to access. Oh, there he is. Okay, well, I'll just shoot him from here. He's like running, but he's not attacking, which is weird. Did he make his way up somewhere? He's trying to, like, climb up here. Oh, well, I missed out on a loot opportunity there. And he's down. Okay. And just to be on the safe side, let's make sure I have that frame on me. Let's get it in place. That worked out really well, actually. I just gotta keep my ears open for possible... Ooh, there, what is that, a chicken? Should I shotgun it? Well, we'll see if that attracts any zombies, but... Let's chop them up real quick. Okay. Cool, and we did get that level there, as you probably noticed. Let's finish looting the garage, too, while we're at it. Some more ammo here. Nice. That shotgun's gonna do us wonders. Can't really climb up that way, can we? Well, let's go up here, and as we finish out Night 1, Episode 1, you know, I think what I'll do... Oh, that was the last of our fire there. We got some more food there, and I do have my 1 bottled water here. But let's try to get unencumbered again, so... Yeah, that'll be fine. Then... Let's use these. And that'll be good too. And then I'm only down to 1. So which one? Oh, the gas, okay. So I'll leave all that here. Perfect. And headlights too, I don't really need that. Okay. So now we are ready and good to go for the morning. And I don't see any zombies. So it's probably not a horrible thing to maybe start out just a hair early. But that's something for next episode. We're going to leave it here for now. And we're going to start next episode on day 2 at the time of day when the zombies go away, or when they stop running. I wonder if I want to loot that house on my way north. I'm not sure. Probably not. Because I really want to get to a place where I have the capacity to store items. Really want more rocks. Here we go. Let's see if I can just, that's wood. These are like okay sources of rocks. They're not great. I could just attack the road. I kind of hate to do this for aesthetic reasons, but this is just pure rock. It's not a very efficient thing, but it does yield rock. My stamina is severely affected right now, probably because of my diet. But this is a good number of rocks, which is really good. And it's, you know, it's XP. And then what I'm gonna do, let's see here. No, I already did the arrows. Okay. Well, I think this is basically all I can do, and then I'm gonna start the next episode here Uh, we'll see you next time on 7 Days to Die live stream. Let's play Alpha 18. Have a good one.